Hi learners, what does a monthly checklist for success look like? The start of a new month is a new beginning. I always look at it like a slate, like wiping the slate clean. It's always an exciting thing when you're getting to see the start of a new month. And for me, my most exciting parts are actually getting to review the previous month and planning for the next one. And it's very, very important to set your systems, your tools right as you begin a new month. And that is exactly what this video is all about. Think of it like hitting a reset button and getting ready for new opportunities, right? And as you get to analyze the coming month or the previous month, you get to see what do I actually need to work on and what can be retained for the coming month. So it's a place for you to analyze and see what you're carrying forward for the coming month, right? And I would really like to encourage each and every one of you to welcome each coming month with a very new, a fresh mind and open arms. And let's just look at how we can do that in like 5 steps. So the first thing is definitely to analyze the previous month. I have a secret for you. Reflection brings context. When you want to understand the depth of something, you have to go into the context, what happened before, what happens like during that process and even after, right? So reflection does that for you. And now when you're moving forward with an understanding of exactly how things are. Like you have a clear picture of everything. So that is exactly what getting to analyze the previous month helps you with. When you're so busy chasing your dreams for the month, it's so easy to miss out on some things and even to have blind spots. You get so sucked in the deliverables and sometimes even forget the nitty-gritties of that process. And when you get to reflect now, you get to see the things that maybe you missed out on. So reflecting on your previous month is like rewinding a tape and then watching it in slow motion, getting to see each and everything that happened during that month. The next thing is to take time off, even if it's half a day or a few hours, just take time off because it will give you time now to reflect on the coming month or the previous month. It's during that time off that you are able to analyze the month, and then the other thing that happens at that time, you are refreshed and you get to step into the new month with some new energy. You have an excitement, like a fresh excitement for the month. That's what the time off helps you with. I have something that I do, something that I picked up sometime last year, towards the end of the last year. I call it Tools Down Tuesday, like literally putting tools down and just analyzing the week and getting to reflect on how the week has been, and not that I haven't done it faithfully every Tuesday, but it's something that I hope will catch on because I know the importance of reflecting. There's actually a speaker who I know here in Kenya that says he always has like 3 hours every week. I think it's on Thursday. He has like 3 hours every week just to think about things, just to allow his mind to process and create. And that's why I borrowed the idea. And so for me, I have the Tools Down Tuesday, and it's such a good thing. The few times I have done it, you guys, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. So feel free to also do something of your own like that allows you to reflect and allows you to just have more perspective into the week, the month, the year, anything. And it doesn't have to be like the whole day, by the way. You can take like an afternoon. For me, it's normally an afternoon, like the Tuesday afternoon. So I prioritize finishing everything else like in good time, so that in the afternoon I have like an hour or 2. Sometimes it goes beyond that, which I really like. And if you are a creative, I believe that every creative needs some time off, like time where you're just uninterrupted. It's you and your mind getting to think, because I believe out of it flows so many ideas and you get so recharged even to continue with your craft and do the things that you love to do. During that time, you'll be able to brainstorm and create so many things. Actually, most of my YouTube videos, like the ideas, the topics, come about during that time. And your downtime, or rather your reflection time, can be anything. You can be creative with it. You can actually decide to take a walk. And when I say take a walk, please do not have your earphones on and listen to music, because if you are anything like me, you'll pay attention to lyrics and forget the main purpose of you having that time off. It's to think and just to reflect. So don't be distracted. If you are taking a walk, I don't know, maybe you can have like an instrumental, something that will not take your attention from really doing the thing that got you into that walk, which is reflecting, right? All right, so you've had your time off, you've gotten to analyze the previous month, and now the next thing you need to do is to just draft how your next month is going to be looking like. And you know, a draft is really a draft. You're not like being very detailed, right? I think it's only in a journal that you write with so much finality, because it's as raw as it comes. You don't get to change anything you've written in a journal. But for this one, you can actually edit it. So write a rough draft of how the next month will look like. And that's the beauty of journaling, but that's besides the point. We are talking about drafting your next month ideas. And drafting is partly creating and brainstorming at the same time. You know how an artist kind of traces out an outline of a picture before they come in with the paint, right? So that outline gives them like a roadmap of where the brushes are supposed to go, you know, like the lines that they can't go past. And that is what the draft does for you. And my advice to us is that at that moment when you're coming up with the draft, avoid correcting mistakes or grammatical errors. Just flow with it, and that will ensure that you don't lose your trail of thoughts. You know, your best ideas will come at that moment when you're not worrying about mistakes. You're just writing, you're just drafting. It's like you're literally downloading it from your mind straight to the book or whatever you're writing on, whether it's you're typing on the keyboard or on the computer. You know, like it's up to you wherever you want to draft. But the point is to stay focused on that draft. You know, as the ideas are coming into your mind, just write it down. And maybe your rough idea could look like having a goal for each week. You know, maybe the coming month has 4 weeks, so you have week 1, week 2, week 3 and 4, and there's a goal, like there's a main deliverable for each week. You know, that's a rough idea. So now you've already drafted everything down. The next thing is now putting it into perspective, the next stage. This is where the real work is. And you want to be as detailed as you can, right? So at this moment, you're trying to see what action points were not delivered on the previous month, and now you're bringing them into the new month. You get to see where you can fix it in the month. Maybe it can be like a main action plan for this coming month. And you want to have such clear action points, you know, such that there is no blurry lines, or you want something that is very clear so that you can just be now moving with the goals. Your mind is now set on the main goal. And if you can have like deadlines and allocating time for the main goals of the month, then that one will go a long way for you. Make sure to paint a very clear picture of that month, like right from the word go. As you are fine-tuning your draft and making it very actionable, paint the picture as clear as you can get. And you know, when you're figuring all these things out, it will help you gather the necessary tools and resources that you would need even to achieve those things. That's up to point number 4. And the last thing, I don't know if it's the last one, but the next thing you need to do is to inform your accountability partner. Guys, this is such an important step. If you have a partner or a person who holds you accountable, this will really, really go a long way, because you know, it's like having someone who challenges you and asks you, so you are supposed to do this, what's the progress? How can I be there for you? How can I assist you? You know, helps you even to see beyond where your eyes can get. This is a very important part of how successful your month turns out. You know, once you've already set out your month and come up with a very good plan, or rather like a picture of how the month will look like, have a call with your accountability partner, get to discuss it, and you know, whether it's through a video call, and a video call is better so that you can, if you have like a presentation, you can do it. So have that, because now they are able to see these are the checkpoints, these are the things that I need to pay attention to, and maybe follow up on them the next month. I know that means getting into your space, but I mean, that's the whole point of having an accountability. You have to be very open to feedback and corrections and rebukes if you are to achieve success in that journey. And I think it holds you accountable in the sense that there's this feeling that comes to you that I've already, you know, like I can't stoop low. I've already shared the plans that I have with these people, so I have to give it my best, you know. It's a way of keeping you in check as well. Now, the last thing is to hit the goal. You know, like once everything is now checked, all these things are aligned, my dear learner, please hit the systems or set the systems to go. You are ready now to begin a successful month, and it's gonna be amazing for you. You know, these plans are all good, but it all boils down to taking action. So I strongly advise and I strongly recommend that you take action. At the end of the day, as hard as it might be, please take action so that you don't even dread the whole process of analyzing your month. You know, all these things, you've not done them really to just waste it, right? You want it to bring results, and good results even for that matter. So I wish you all the best as you get into your new month, or if you're watching this video at the start of a month or the end of the previous month. I truly wish you all the best. Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do, and give this video a thumbs up, and see you in one of my other videos. Bye.